Hey YouTube, so today's video is going to be a quick demonstration on how to set up the Angular CLI. And from the Angular website, they defined the Angular CLI as a command line interface tool that can create a project, add files, and perform a variety of ongoing development tasks such as testing, bundling, and deployment. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is set up the development environment. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and install Node.js. So Node.js is a requirement for npm, and npm is sort of a package manager. So we're going to go to the nodejs.org site, and we're going to download for Windows. Let's just download the recommended for most users, because that's all we need. And when it's done downloading, all we're going to do is install it. It's taking longer than I thought it would be, but alright. Alright, so now we're just going to install it. We're going to run, and you accept the license agreement, and we're just going to run through it. We're just going to hit next. And you'll see it's been installed. So you can verify if this is installed correctly by going to your command prompt, and you're going to type in node -v. So it's going to show you the version of the node you installed, and if you want to see npm, which is your node package manager, you can do npm-v to see your version of npm installed. So if these two actually return the version number, you're already set to go. So it means you've installed Node successfully. Now you want to install the Angular CLI globally. And globally is very important. So what we're going to do is type in npm install -g. -g is for the global flag. And you're going to type in Angular-CLI. And you're going to let it do its magic by installing all the required packages. This can take a couple of minutes. Most of the time right here is now it's installing the npm packages, so this step takes a little bit of time. Alright, so it looks like everything's been installed correctly. So what we're going to do is we're just going to create a new app. So the command for creating a new app in Angular is ng new, and we can make the name of our app. So what we're just going to call is maybe test app. So it creates all the files needed, installing packages for tooling through npm. And you can see all the component files, your HTML files, your TypeScript files, your CSS, your package.json, tslint, tsconfig. All these files are already created for you, so it's easy and it's already all available for you. So going through the CLI is the way to go. You can see that if you just open Visual Studio Code and just point it to the folder that you made. So mine's under C users P Lewis test app. So you can see all the files if you just point Visual Studio Code to that. All right, we're done. So project test app was successfully created. So now what you want to do is cd to test app. So if you're not used to it, cd means you're just jumping into the directory that you just created. So you can see right now you're in the test app directory. And all you're going to do is now you want to run the application. So you're going to do ng serve, and you're going to hit with open. So open actually tells it's serving up your application, but the flag open makes you well, Angular opens up Google Chrome or whatever browser you have for default. I think mine's Internet Explorer, of course, and it opens it up to the localhost 4200. Now, Angular applications open on port 4200 by default. So if you don't give the open flag, all you have to do is open your favorite browser, type in localhost, and give the port as 4200, and it'll open. And as you see here, we have our first Angular app, and that is it. A little bit of details if you wanted to. So bundles, we have our bundles that take all your JavaScript files, compiles them, and packages them all nicely into a little file. And that's it. We're done.